everybody. Welcome to a spring 2014 S.W.A.T review. My name is Kate, otherwise known as Narataki.
And I'm Alan, otherwise known as C-Suite.
We are from ReverseThieves.com. You can go there to get other S.W.A.T reviews, our monthly Speakeasy podcast, as well as 3+ blog posts every week. This time we're looking at The Irregular at Magic High School from Studio MADHOUSE, and it is streaming on Crunchyroll. How unfortunate for all of us.
You seem to think that a lot of people were talking about this show.
I don't know. People keep saying that people are talking about it. I haven't really seen a lot of discussion about it, but I'm maybe not going to the right places. Anyway, or maybe I am going to the right places.
I will just say this right now. Like I said on Twitter, the show is crap. If people are talking about it, stop. Just don't watch it anymore. It is a bad show. Stop talking about it. It's never going to get good, as the rest of this review will explain. Just stop talking about it.
The way the first episode goes is like incest, magic, high school, incest, interesting side characters, incest. So, like, that's pretty much...
Oh, you forgot? Almost looks like it could be interesting at the beginning, then goes right into incest.
Oh, yeah, you know, the show starts... I forgot the part where it's serious business at the beginning. Yeah, the opening sequence is all about how like the world has been destroyed and there was like World War III and all this bad stuff happened for a lot of time and it was really bad. It was full of badness. And in order to fix that, we needed to have Magic High School. I'm not sure yet how that ties in. I'm sure that there's some like military reason or something or another. So at this high school, there's two class delineations. There's the blooms and the weeds. The only way they seem to be divided is that like the blooms are really good and the weeds are not so good at magic. But
they
really
made a big deal that like getting into Magic High School was like so hard and that anybody in there was elite. But the blooms are super elite.
I see.
So they made a big deal that the main character was like so good at magic. But he was just not super duper good at magic. So he was only put with the weeds.
But they seem to imply that he has some sort of like extra power or that he's holding back his power.
He's purposely... Yeah, no, it's very clear that he's purposely more powerful, but he has like some forbidden magic that he can't like show, so he basically pretends to have like cheapola magic.
And his sister is in the elite section, and she's just straight up in love with him. It's not like subtle, it's not like we're reading into it, like... It's pretty much explicitly stated
All she does not do is go, hey bro, can we just have a quickie behind the storage shed in an hour? That would be awesome.
For his part, he doesn't seem to be interested in her, but that is so not going to last. And also, there's kind of like this harem show trapping. So, like, there's the sister, but then he meets, like, all these other women in the school.
And as much as he doesn't like actively take her up, there is always this weird sexual tension whenever they're like, and because they always close talk each other, like they're just about to make out but they never do. So it's not like they're not teasing that or like...
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's not a show that's saying incest is bad or like this is not something that should happen. Like that's not, the show is not saying that. I mean, even one of the side characters is, like, all...
blushing whenever they're, like, close and, like, anything is even slightly risque between the two of them.
Exactly. So they're, like, other side characters are also into it or something? I don't know. Most of the girls wear some really stupid coats that I didn't like.
Yeah, they have those coats with, like, the...
sheer...
like, yeah, like, nightgown backing to the jackets.
And the only cool woman character in the series, she doesn't wear one. Coincidentally enough, and I liked her, and I liked the other guy in class that they all sort of become friends with. I think his name was Leo. So it's like the red-haired girl and Leo were interesting enough.
The two friends were Erica and Leo.
So if the show was about them, maybe it would be a little more interesting. The guy, he's so personality-less. Like, he's just...
You know what they want him to be? they want him to be the guy who's sitting in the back of the room when the fight's going on, just not saying anything. And then when it gets really serious, he whips out the cool power and everyone's like, what? But that character only kind of works as a side character. You can't base the show around personalityless guy who doesn't say anything and only whips out his cool power when it's most important.
He's just dull. So there was that. And then kind of from the beginning, there's that serious business. And then it comes all the way around to serious business at the end of the episode. But by that point, it just seems so ridiculous. Like, wait, that was really serious for what was just happening in this episode. I don't know about that.
And it did take a, hey man, you can't sit at the cool kids table, and turn it into, let us fight with magic to the death. Which might work if the melodrama was working correctly, but it just seemed unnecessarily petty.
I wanted this show to be over 5 minutes in, so that's sort of my feelings summed up.
I think it really was telling that we constantly looked over at each other and like, should we stop or should we just like ride it out?
I feel like we made the wrong choice.
All right, see you guys next time.